and he's been mistaken as a real baby when I took him out in public. Shh. Hello, I'm Yvonne, and welcome to Having You On. It's the Thursday announcement time, and I am sharing a little Sam with you, and he's also sharing his belly plate. I am going to share with you this week's theme Thursday announcement, and last week was so much fun to see everyone's babies for last week's theme, and this week is a theme that we haven't done in a while, and I also have an alternative theme for you, so stay tuned for that coming right up. But first, let's get little Sam dressed because I'm sure he's a little bit cold, and I did not sleep well last night because there's a big storm in there, and it's like, oh, what's going to happen to the house? You just hear all the sounds outside and you just go, oh. So just want to make sure that everything's okay, and I hope that you stay well and stay in and you know, go through that winter weather that's happening out there. It's strange weather this year. It's a hard winter, and so we can look forward to spring coming up, and I'm getting at something that's coming up, but not just yet. Not just yet. No, not just yet. I hope that you had a good week. I did not. But I do have a fantastic in the crib topic coming up, and I will be sharing that with you, and I hope that you enjoy and get something out of it. And I certainly learned from the experience, and I'd love to share that with you. Oh, let's do the theme, right? I dug deep into my dolly wardrobe, and I found something I believe is a little bit vintage, and it'll help with the theme, but it's what's on this, so I'll let you know what the theme is. Are you ready? Oh, you are? Oh, I knew you were. It's time for giraffes! Time for giraffes. And I'm going to dress little Sam in this little sleeper that has the Carter's label on it. And it looks like an older Carter's. I don't know what year. Maybe you know. I don't know. But I think he needs to get really warm. And again, he's about a size newborn. And I think this sleeper is 0 to 3. So I know it's going to be just a little big on him, but maybe not too big. I really like the buttons on it. And it's very, or snaps. I have to say little snaps. And go ahead and put his little hand in. Oh, it's so easy to dress him in this. Something easy, perhaps. And I have some more Reborns to share with you. They weren't so easy to dress. I would have such a hard time grabbing at their clothes. I know, but Sam is so easy to dress. Yes, little Sam. Little Sam. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. And look, he fits so well in his sleeper. Yeah. Stay nice and warm. Yeah. I hope that you had a good Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Looky there. You can see a little bit of the giraffe on the side there. Right there. And, oh, but then we can't look. We can't look at the same time. There we are. And I have this little passy clip. And there we go. I thought it had a vintage look to it. I don't know if it is vintage at all. I don't think so. But it has a little, vintage look to it. So I thought it would look how nice that looks with the jammies. See that? And I'll put it on his sleeve so he can move his hand around and wonder why he's pulling his pacifier out. Oh, a little toy giraffe as well. Come along. I have some more Reborns to share with you. And you can see who it is. Come along. Here we go. Here's little Tiffany, and she was reborn by Tiffany Campbell. That's why she has her name, Tiffany. And Tiffany Campbell is also a sculpt artist, so check out her sculpts. I know she has a silicone out there, and she's working on another sculpt right now. I remember seeing, I think it was on Instagram or Facebook, I can't fully remember, but I know she's working on another sculpt right now. And she also appears at doll shows, and I just love that thought. I'm thinking about going to doll shows again. Oh, what we took for granted of not thinking that there would ever be a pandemic, but we will always be grateful when this pandemic is over and we can go out into the world again and be grateful for every moment that we have. And I so look forward to going to dolly shows and seeing everyone. And look at little Tiffany. She's also on a vintage, I believe, Carter's blanket. It has a little giraffe on it. It's kind of hard to get all in there, but there we go. It's a little giraffe I thought I would share. Let's go see what's going on. If you guessed that it was Hedy and Tippy fussing up again, you're right. Tippy has, I guess, taken the wubbanub out of her sister's mouth. Poor Hedy. Now she's all cranky. No wonder she's wearing a bib. This is high maintenance. But if it weren't for her sister. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's playing innocent. Look, she's sticking her finger in her ear so she doesn't have to hear all that screaming and crying from your sister. You did it. You did it. You'll figure it out. That's what's happening. You can't have everything she has. You both have wubbanub giraffes. That's good enough. You don't need to take hers. And they both have matching bows, but other than that, their outfits don't match, but they both have giraffes. And I have the alternative theme for you coming up. Come along and get to see who it is you haven't seen in a long, long time. And I look forward to sharing because he's so cuddly. Here we go. It is little Eli you haven't seen in a long while, and he's going to help out for the alternative theme announcement if I could keep him awake long enough. He is such a good cuddle guy. He is. He's so cuddly, so cuddly. He moves like a real baby. He does. And he's been mistaken as a real baby when I took him out in public. And he's going to help out for the alternative announcement, and that is yellow. Yellow. All shades of yellow. Bring in the sunshine. If you don't have sunshine where you are, bring in some sunshine for the alternative theme of yellow. And he is wearing a little sleeper by Top Baby. I think that's what it was. He doesn't mind if I hold him a little bit. Top Baby. That's it. Yeah. It has wonderful little embroidery items all over it, all the way down to his little tootsie toes. Looky there. Aw. So have fun with these themes this week. Yeah. Aw. I'm going to have to put you down because I have some more babies to share. I do. I thought I would share with you two of my Ashton Drake guys. This is Bryce. He's a little slugger sculpt. And along with him is Nanook. And he is all bundled up. And bet you didn't know he could take a pacifier. He can. He can take a modified pacifier. I just never showed him with a pacifier before because I kind of think of him as an older baby. But he needed a little giraffe pacifier. They're both in giraffe outfits, and I noticed that both giraffes are looking in the same direction. I thought that was funny. So this week I dressed my babies similar, but not exactly alike. And they're set for the theme. And have fun with this week's theme, either giraffes or the alternative choice of yellow. Get some sunlight and sunshine in there and have fun. Theme Thursday, bringing the community together one theme day at a time. And I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my week. What you don't want to happen, especially during a pandemic, it's really bad timing, because that's the time that my husband's car decided it had enough and the engine is gone. And in this case, the engine would cost more to repair. It's not really worth repairing. I should say it isn't repairing that it needs to be replaced. So buying an entire new engine for a car just doesn't make any sense. So he offered me a proposal of that he would take my car and replace my car with another car. And so we going to dealership and trying to find a car that would be comfortable for me and the seat's just right. And you know how it is. You get your seat just right and you're comfortable and I get all the support that I need. I've had a few surgeries and I'm still a little injured. I do have a tough time going in and out of a car, so it can't be low to the ground. It can't be too high. And the seat has to be just right. It can't be too narrow. It can't be too wide. And so we're looking for cars because the way the seat is, it's just so silly. I think it's silly looking for a car based on how comfortable you are in the car. I don't know, so we'll have to see what happens. So that's really bad timing during a pandemic to have to do that as well. And I have other things that I don't tell you about that go on. Oh my goodness. And we'll get through it. And as you know, I always look for the comedy and just about anything. Look for the funny side, because there has to be something in there that could be changed to be funny, because we're being tested. We're just going to keep pushing on and have fun. I just want to share that with you. I'm Yvonne. Thank you so much for watching, having you on. And stick around because I have it in the crib coming up. It's something that came up and then came up again and then came up again, and it has come up in the community, and I thought it would be great to chat about. As you know, I always switch it to sort of a positive way of looking at it. I will share that with you. Take care. The Reborn Feel Good channel. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want the most, to feel good and just enjoy our hobby.